All right. Sorry, it's technical difficulty. I don't know if it's the internet. I don't know what the heck is going on here. But we are having a hard time connecting. So let's get going here. Sorry. 2 seconds here. I got a whole bunch of stuff here. I got some proofs. I got the mints. I got silver. I got a whole bunch of stuff. It's just freezing up on me. Nope. 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 Mm-mm. I know. All right. No, I'm sorry, guys. So, there you go. Okay. Yeah, something's been going on. I don't know if it's the internet, if it's a Wi-Fi, but it's been like a struggle from the second we've been trying to set up here. I'm so sorry. Let's get this going. We'll get this party going here. With everything going on, we have a whole shipment that just came in at the last minute, which is why we pushed it back. We were gonna start at 8. And we pushed it back to 9. Now it's 9:30. And all of a sudden everything started freezing. We couldn't open up a shelf. So I don't know if it was something on our end, on our internet, or what. But we're getting going right now. Can you guys hear me okay? I hope you guys. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? All right. Sorry, guys. Like I said, we've been having technical difficulties from the second we tried to open up here. So what we're gonna do right now is we're going to start. I think we're gonna start with some mint state or proofs, and we're gonna work our way to silver. I got Ben Franklin $50. I have dimes. I have a whole bunch of stuff here. So we're gonna be doing. I also got, if you have, I don't know if you have any collectors in here. We have Mercanti's signature series. We have a whole bunch of signature series actually. We have
The gold buffalo.
The gold buffalo is one of the last editions. That's actually one of the most expensive coins we got. Finally came in. We've been waiting on metal for about 2 weeks, and it finally came in. But I don't want to get rid of buffalo right now. I'm gonna start with the proofs. If you just bear with me one more second. All right, let's get going here. All right, forget about that.
Gold buffalo.
Gold buffalo. The gold buffalo is about, I don't know, $8,000. It's a gold proof buffalo. That thing came in today. That's more there for decoration to offset the double eagle I have here. Because we've been waiting on the buffalo to come in, and I kind of want to. Gonna have a special show when it comes to the gold because that's we're gonna have to start that off at like I don't know, I haven't even priced it out yet. I want to actually start with the mints and the proofs because from last week we have about 100 of them left. Everything from 1971 to 2000. We have Mint State Series, Philadelphia, and San Francisco, and we also have
Any paper, someone said.
no papers. No papers there. Let's start with the proof. I don't know if anybody was here for my last show, but one of the things that we did was we were talking about what kind of got us into collecting coins. And one of the things is, personally, I started collecting when I was digging through my grandparents' drawers. And I would find their coins and pennies. And that was like the coolest thing for me was finding different coins. So I have from 1971 19 to 2003, I have all mint state and proof sets. Now the mint states, they come with Philadelphia and San Francisco, and also we have the difference between. I'm sorry, Denver, Philadelphia, and Denver. So those are the two mint sets, and we have like take a 2006. You have the coins, so everything in the mint set was printed that year. Okay, so this is all the coins that were printed that year, and they also come with quarters. Now, these are Washington quarters with the states. Some of them are trending really well right now, the state quarters. So I have, like I said, about, I don't know, 50, 60 of them. And I want to kind of just start off with those, see if we could get some of those out of the way. And if we have any collectors in the room,
Asking about paper money because your show is in paper money and currency. There's a separate category for coins.
did I click the wrong? We should be in coins and bullion. So I apologize if I put myself in the wrong show. So yeah, there's no paper money. We don't have any silverbacks. We don't have any paper money here, actually. Um, it's all bullion, gold and silver, and proof sets. So that's what we're working with today. So anybody who's in that category, I apologize. What we got there? Let's start off with a 1971 proof set. Now, I don't know how many of you guys are collectors, or how many are just there for, or just getting into silver because of what's been going on with silver lately. But a proof set is different. It's a different strike than a mint set. And if you look at the coins themselves, they have just an amazing luster on them. And this hasn't been opened since 1971. This has been sent out and it's been sitting in somebody's closet in a shoebox since 1971. So I really like to open them up. And you can see like a little bit of toning. The nickel has toning going around it. It looks really cool.
For the buffalo.
The buffalo, what buffalo? Buffalo not here today. We're gonna hold the buffalo. The buffalo's gonna be a separate show because I haven't priced that out yet, and we have a lot going into this show right now. So which one? This one's a 1971 proof set. So what I'm showing right now is the difference between a proof strike and a business strike. Now, if you look, these are the same years and the same coins, but you could tell the difference between the strikes. It strikes at hotter, and it usually does a double strike on the proof. This way, it gives it that proof background, that mirror finish, that luster. It's a beautiful, beautiful coin. And the cool thing about these is since they've been sitting since 1971, they have all individual toning. And we're going to start the auction with the proof sets. And why show it? Yeah, sorry about that. We're just kind of setting up. So, like I said, I pulled all the signatures out, and that was just one of the ones that went up. But we're going to start with the coins first. 1971 proof set to get us going. All right. Now we have a couple of these. And once we open them up and see how they go, here we go. So now, 1971, you have just this beautiful mirror finish and the proof-like finish. And the toning on it is absolutely beautiful. So you have, I don't know if you guys could see it, but the toning on the dime on this one is rainbow. It's almost like a rainbow toning going around the top of it. The nickel has a little bit of that finish on the back. And you can tell the proof strikes from the business strikes due to, because of that proof background and setting. So, yeah, you know what? Why don't we do this? We've been having so many issues with this show setting up. And now that I hear that we're in the wrong category, I don't want to waste anybody's time. So, why don't we reset? You want to reset the categories and we'll start over?
Yep.
All right. Why don't we do that? Because I think we put ourselves in the wrong categories and we don't have any paper money in. And I see some of you guys have been asking for that. So I don't want to misrepresent what we're selling here. That's the last thing I want to do. So let me reset this up and we'll go. We have a couple things for a buck and go. We have world coins. We have doomsday dimes. We have Franklin's half dollars, which 1955 and absolutely perfect. I mean, these are in BU condition. They're uncirculated. I don't have my gloves on. I'm going to take those off. But while we reset, we're going to reset this because we're in the wrong category. So bear with us. I apologize. We've been having a lot of trouble trying to get this show going tonight. I don't know what it is, if it's the Wi-Fi, if it's because it's a storm outside or what, but we have been having so much trouble trying to connect with what not. And I'm not sure if it's just me and my show. That's probably my luck. But we're gonna reset. I'm gonna push everything over to the new show. This way we're not in the wrong category. I'm just going to copy everything over. But we have a ton of liberties. We have a ton of mint state proof sets. We have quarters. We have dimes. We have signature series. So once I get everything sorted out, we'll start.
Bullion or no? Bullion?
We have none.
Finance.
We just have, yeah, we don't have bullion. We have a couple pieces. I think we have a couple at X. We have a couple pieces here, but we're gonna be having a bullion show, which is when the buffalo is going to come out.
It should be done.
All right, so we're ready. So I'm gonna
You don't have to do anything.
okay. Let me get this going here, and we're gonna go live. And I found this today. I thought it was pretty cool. It's like a little tiny penny. I don't know if you guys see it, but I thought this was a pretty cool thing I picked up today. We have a ton of signature series. So I don't know how many of you guys are collectors, but we have Standish, we have McCanty, we have just a whole bunch of signature series here. We also have Let's see. We have a bunch of Walking Liberties. We have 1955 Gem BU Franklins. We have Doomsday Dimes for any preppers. Doomsday Dimes, we can do sets of 4 on those. But I want to start off with the ton of mint sets that I have. Are we good to go? Okay, we're in the right category. All right, guys, we're all set. Sorry about that. Like I said, ton of mistakes today. Something going on, but we're ready. Let's get going here. Let's start off with proof sets. Anybody want some proof sets? We'll start off slow with some proof sets. We have 1971. Take a look all the way to 2003. We have proof sets. We have and mint sets. So you can see the business strike as opposed to the proof strike and the difference in the strike. So for anybody who's into numismatic coins, this is kind of how we got into it. This is how I got into it anyway. Just kind of digging through the drawer looking for the old coins. Now this, yeah, let's start with the mint and the proof. Let's start with the mint.
Wait, you want what?
I just want to kind of show you guys what it looks like. So like I said, these are all from 1971. Okay, and in 1971 we have Denver and Philly. Mint. And if you could look at that.
You want me to run it?
Yeah, run it. Let's see if we run it. All right, we have every coin that was printed, minted rather, from that year. And you could tell the business strike on it, the way that it holds its uncirculated quality. The condition of the coins is absolutely beautiful. And the fact that it's been sitting in an envelope since the day it was sent out is pretty crazy. And you could see the toning starts coming through over the years. That's really kind of what we look for. And the fact that these haven't been opened or touched by human hands and they've been sitting in a drawer or in an envelope since 1971 is pretty crazy. Oh, auction's running. Okay. I was just instructed to say the auction's running. So the auction's running. Sorry, guys. All right. So, like I said, here we got mint set, 1971. All right. Uncirculated business strike. The penny. I don't know if you guys see the pennies on this, but the penny on this one are actually really cool. Almost looks like a double die. You can see it. All right. Now let's get on to the proofs. Now you'll be able to see what I'm talking about when I get to the proof. So a proof strike is different than a business strike. What the proof strike is, and again, 1971. Okay, so it's the same year as the mint set, but the proof set is with the proof strike. The proof strike uses a hotter temperature to strike the coin. This way it holds that luster, that mirror background finish, and the toning of these are absolutely amazing. So the really cool thing about these is they're not opened. Uh, on the back of this Kennedy is you got the rainbow toning is starting to come through. So these have been sitting since 1971. They haven't seen light, they haven't seen air, they haven't seen anything. And this is it's a proof strike. It's got the mirror-like finish. All right. I guess you guys are here for silver, huh? I'm already sent with a whole bunch of proofs and mints. Let's see. Let's start with the dimes. Some doomsday dimes. All right, guys. Now let me know if anybody in here is a collector, and we could talk about what's going on up here on the rack with the signature series. I can't get this going. This had one. Get this one.
Where is that?
Dimes.
Oh, the 55.
Yep. So yeah, all right. So we're starting with the 1955 dime that I am unable to open. There we go.
They're 63,
Oh, okay.
not 65.
63 is 1963. Lost. Okay. Where am I? Yes. I have one of those. Okay. Sitting right here. Okay.
No.
So everybody's here for the silver. I'm gonna be stuck with. You can see my living room right now. I'm gonna be stuck with so many of these proof sets here. Look at that.
If anybody's looking for anything,
If anybody's looking for anything specific, let me know. I have this really cool knife that I actually got from my buddy over at Hero Tactical, who is a friend of the show, and absolutely awesome knives. So shout out to Hero Tactical. I appreciate you. Okay, so here we go. Let's see the dimes. All right. Now these are in uncirculated condition. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, these are cameo finished proof dimes. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna start with the dimes, and these are a lot of collectors. I don't know. A couple of years ago, it was probably in 2002. I was selling coins, and people would buy monster boxes of these. Now, these are awesome for preppers. They're one of preppers' favorite coins because you get a roll of 50, and they
$20 for one, someone said.
they come in uh, this proof, absolutely beautiful condition.
That's what
So,
our price is.
okay, yeah, we're gonna start. I'm
That's
sorry.
$20.
Yeah, we're gonna start with. Let's start with a $5 start on these. All right. So we're setting up this show. But like I said, we've been having technical difficulties. If you guys want, I could run 4. We could do 4 of them or 5 of them. Yeah. We gotta.
For 5.
Okay, start running. Yep. Can we run it? There we go. All right. Here we go. So we do $5 starts on dimes. Absolutely perfect condition. These are beautiful coins. They're in brilliant uncirculated condition proofs.
You do a lot.
You want to do a lot? Yeah, we can do a lot. Absolutely. We'll do a lot of 5, 4. Okay. We'll do a lot of 4 if you want to do that. All right. There you go. Good grab. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay. We'll do a lot of 4 if you want. But we're going to start
A lot of orders.
a little bit high. We also have commemorative. We have uncirculated commemorative coins in proof condition. Let me try to get a bag together. Yes, because they threw me off. We'll start with a lot of
Don't do a lot.
4. Gotta get it going. Gotta get it going, guys. Let's start going in here.
Thank you guys. Good luck with your show and the
All right. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you.
running a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna run a lot of 4. And let's get up there with these. Let's see how these do. Try a lot of 4 with the dimes. Roosevelt dimes. All right, we're gonna do 4. And these are the proof dimes. Like I said, people used to buy monster boxes of dimes, which were, I think it was like 300 rolls that came in the dimes. And they all have this beautiful proof like finish.
The items that we sell are priced within range,
Yep.
just so you guys know.
Yeah, yeah. So we have a boss, and we have certain limitations that we have to do. And
We went
then
from 5 to 1 to 4 to 75 because you asked for it.
because we when we started the show, we carried over our the
Because we
price
lost
that
money on it.
yeah, exactly. There you go. And if
How
you could
much
see
for
up here
graded eagles?
for the graded eagles. Okay. Well, if you want to go up there, we're going to start with the top. You want the signature series? Is that what you're looking for? Because we have the signature series for McCanty. That's MS70. We have two of those. We have also a Standish signature series. But those all the Eagles are signature series. So in the red book, these coins are going for, let me just look it up real quick. I'll tell you exactly what they're going for in the red book. Let's start with the stamp.
As far as they graded.
What's that?
Any as far as they graded.
And no, we don't have just we don't have anything graded. We do have Eagles. We have Walking Liberties that are, was it 2015? So we have those. But as far as the grading, anything in the slab up there is a signature series set. So that's more for collectors um, than people who are buying it just for the silver content. If you want something for the silver content, we have ounce silver of commemorative coins. So this is a 92 Olympic Series baseball. And we have that's a McCanty. We have some Walking Liberties. We have dimes. We have, let's see, what do we got? We have Ben Franklin's. We have 1955 Franklin's and brilliant uncirculated condition. So let's start. We're gonna start with, I don't know. Let's run an eagle. All right.
Silver don't need collectibles.
Silver don't need collectibles. Okay, you got it. Let's start with some Franklin's. All right, we got Franklin's 1955. Ben Franklin's brilliant uncirculated condition. Proof. And these coins are absolutely beautiful. All right, we can start with these. And they're 1955, 90% silver. They're uncirculated. So a lot of people have these that are silver plated, but these are actually silver. 20 of them come in a roll. And these are all 1955. So these are a standard roll of Ben Franklin's brilliant uncirculated condition, 90% silver. And if you're looking at it, it's got that mirror finish and that luster in the background. And it's absolutely beautiful. So to get that proof finish, they use a higher heat and a different strike than they do on regular circulated coins. So if anybody's interested in the Franklins, let's do the Franklins. We have these are nobody wants the Franklins, okay. So this isn't, we're not doing the normal auction today. We're doing something a little bit different because we have probably about $10,000 worth of coins up here. And most of them are for collectors. That's what we sell at work. And it's, we sell them to collectors. So the reason that we're doing it this way today is because I kind of wanted to get out there with the collectors, and I wanted to show you guys something a little bit different. The main thing was I was trying to start with the proof sets and the mint sets. So I kind of want to go back to those. All right, so I'm going to grab a 1971 mint set. Now, these coins, this one I had just opened before. but these coins have been sealed since 1971. And in each of these, they have a Denver and they have a Philly. All right. So each of these come in the envelope that you get from the mint. And every year, the mint produces these a set of coins of everything that they strike for that year. So this is a 1971 coin, 1971 set. And these are in these are in business strike rather. And when you open these up, it's really cool because these are for people who like small cent and are collectors of coins because you find the toning and the way that these are struck. These haven't seen light since they were made. They get shipped in an envelope, and that envelope gets shipped to somebody's house, and it usually gets put away in a shoebox, and then it stays there. So since 1971, we've had these coins that haven't seen light. And when you open them up, you get really cool toning that you don't get on different coins, on regular circulated coins. And these are, like I said, these are business strikes, which you have a very defined coin in it.
That's the price on Eagle.
On the Eagles,
Mhm.
okay, on the Eagles.
It's this
Which one are you looking at? Do you want the signature series, or are you looking at a what is this? 2015, 2015. So the 1 ounce Walking Liberties,
2015.
and we could start with that. Yeah, if you want to do that. So, or we have, like I said, the 2015. Okay,
2015 Eagle.
2015 Eagle.
Are you showing what?
Yeah, that's the one I showed. It's 2015 Eagle. Walking Liberty. I'm sorry.
We're talking about Eagle.
Talking about the Eagle. Commemorative. So this is a commemorative. This is what we're talking about here.
Oh,
Okay. Because I have Walking Liberties, and then I have this. This is the Eagle I have, or
Silver Eagle.
Silver Eagle.
We have the 2015 Silver Eagle.
We have the
Miles
2015.
Standish signature.
Yeah, we have the 2015
That's
Miles Standish signature series. These are absolutely beautiful.
I'm gonna put that.
These are something that we have been working to collect. All different signature series. So this is a West Point coin. Now these coins um, are absolutely beautiful. You got that polished proof background with the luster. You have almost a just an absolutely beautiful defined finish on these coins. And Miles Standish signed it when it was struck at West Point. So these are the collectors series that we have going. Um, so I'm kind of bringing these out. These are the majority of these are for collectors that we sell to. This coin sold the other day for $730.
Silver Eagles that aren't slabbed.
That aren't slabbed. Here we have these 2015.
Liberty.
The Liberty, yeah, Walking Liberty, and Silver Eagle.
That are just for staff there.
Yeah. So we have these that aren't slabbed. And you really see, I don't know if you could see the toning on these. I have a couple that toned out so good. This one in particular is just starting to tone around here. So this is a 2015 Walking Liberty. All right. So we have a little playroom here. We'll start out with 75. So this isn't and this isn't like our normal shows where we have the normal dollar go sets, because these are very expensive coins in the bag. You want me to take it out of the pack? Absolutely. And I do have other ones with different toning on it too, if you want to see those. All right, here we go. And a Walking Liberty 2015. And you really have that toning on that bottom left on the reverse side, a little bit on the top right on the obverse side.
Any other years?
Any other years? Unslabbed? All right, let me see.
Non-slab like that.
Non-slabbed like that? I gotta have a couple. I do have a couple. So let's see. I have the commemorative. I have more like this. And this one has the toning on the obverse of it. And it's a proof strike. This is a, yes, yep. These are, it's a 1991 Silver Eagle. It comes with the certificate of authenticity. Um, and this is one of the most beautiful coins. This is 0.999 silver, Walking Liberty. And it's not a circulation coin. And you have the toning on this one on the reverse side that's going around. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to get it. The light is an issue right now with this, but the toning on this is really cool. It's starting to tone on this side of it, on the left side. And
Would you do the 2 for 140?
yeah, you want to do 2 for 140? Okay, we'll start 2 for 140. Just to get things going, we could do that. All right. Now let me see. Which one was the other one I Are you looking for anything that's, do you want the toning or do you want not toned? Is there any specific one that you're kind of looking for? Because I have one that's not toned at all. I have one with slight toning and I have one that's very toned. So I'll do the 2 for 140 for you. We gotta get things, start things moving. So this, we're doing the show here. It's not a normal auction that we usually do. This is more of to show what we have at the store.
I was just getting.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. I have a 2015. No,
But if I could see the more toned one, I wouldn't mind.
okay. Yep. Absolutely. So the 2015 is the one without toning. I have. Let's see. Yeah, this one is the one that has the toning on the reverse side, on the bottom right of the reverse side, and I have this one here is the most toned, and it's the left of the reverse and the right of the obverse. And this is a 91. This is a 1991. So we have the two here, 2015 and a 1991 Walking Liberty Silver Eagles. They are really good condition. I love it. See, I love the toning. I love the way that the silver oxidizes over the years. And the proof condition really shows the luster. And on the obverse side of these, there's really no toning at all.
And then the slight tone. Love the slight tone, the harsher tone is in for me.
Okay, you got it. All right. So we'll start off with that. Here we go.
Alright, but it would be nice. But it will be nice next to the other untoned.
Yep, you got it. So the slightly toned is the 19. No, that's the toned one. Is the 1991. So the slightly toned. Here we go. Is the 2015. is a slightly toned one. And you have this slight toning on the reverse side on the bottom right. And then the 2015 here doesn't have toning, much toning at all.
Perfect.
Okay, here we go. We got our first one there. So you got the two walking eagles, slightly toned and no toning at all. Walking liberties, I'm sorry. And they're in beautiful condition.
Okay. It's
All
all
right,
yours.
you got it, my friend. Thank you very much. I appreciate you stopping by. And I also have, I'm going to throw in one of these holders. I don't know.
Any silver state or park quarter.
Silver State or Park Quarters? I sure do. Actually, do I? I don't know. We'll take a look. Give me
You can
one
get
second. Let me finish up with this here because I have,
Liberty.
yep, for Liberty. I have these little stands that go with it as well. So I'm going to put, there we go. I want to make sure I give you the right ones. One with slight toning and one with no toning. All right. Thank you very much for your purchase. I appreciate you guys being here. Like I said, it's a night show. It's not like the normal shows that we do um where we do the auctions. These are more of the buy it now because we have a lot of expensive things up here that we can't just start off at $1, unfortunately. Now, as far as the state quarters, what I have is all the state quarters that you can wish for. Let me just walk over here, and what I'm talking about is these mint sets. These mint
Do
sets.
you have a few make shipping better on the quarter?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we have.
I'll show you what I have. Okay. We'll start with the 2001. Now, when you get a mint set, uncirculated coin set, anything after, I believe it's 1993, you get a mint set for Philadelphia and a mint set from Denver.
So where are you at? What year?
I'm in 2000. I just grabbed 2001
It looks
because
like 6 more walking liberty. 3 visits and you sold 2. I'll buy the 6 for $415.
all right,
All right, we'll hold that comment for
yep.
1 minute.
Hold that thought. We'll come back to it.
All right, so what's that? You
The
have
quarter, someone wanted state quarters. So I'm
Yeah.
opening up a mint state. So this is a 2001 mint set, uncirculated coins, and in each of these
Are you in
they
just
have.
one?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna do 2001. This is the Denver. So all of these come with the state quarters. Somebody was asking about the state quarters. And every one of these sets come with the Washington state quarters. And it's really cool because some of these quarters are they're pretty amazing. We got New York on this one. Uh I can't see. I wish I could see that. But I can't see that far. All these lights have been shining, but we have a whole bunch of different state quarters here. And that's a 2001 Denver Mint set. That's what it comes with. And it also comes with the Sacagawea coin, which is kind of sought after. I know that, I don't know if you guys have seen
That's silver.
rather
No, okay.
when it came out. So these are mint sets. So these are mint sets. They're not Washington proofs are the silver proof coins. But the state coins are we have are mint sets. So these are mint set coins. And this is the Denver. We also have the Philadelphia one.
Okay.
Philadelphia is
It's silver.
you're looking for the silver. Okay. Yeah, no, we only have the mint sets. So as far as silver goes, I don't know what you guys are looking for particularly, but we have Doomsday Dimes. We have the
interested in silver quarter.
Silver quarters. We have dimes and we have half dollars as far as the silver goes today. And we also have these commemorative coins. These commemorative coins are absolutely beautiful. So these,
For a sec to the one comment before we forget.
okay, yes, the one. What were we talking about before? I'm
Somebody
sorry.
said it looks like you have 6 more walking liberties on the pre-bid since you just sold 2. I'll add a 6 for 415.
415.
For 6.
I could do. I could do four. I could do 4 for 4. How about that? Can we do 4 for 4?
On the walking liberties.
On the walking liberties, I'm not sure who's looking for those, but I'll pull them out and I'll show you. Some of them have the toning. The way that they're toned is absolutely beautiful. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. I need to make sure I have them all. 4. All right. Let's start with these. Now, why don't we do this? Why don't we start bidding on these? If you guys want to bid, or if you want to do 4 for 4, I could do that, and I'll let you look at them. This has a rainbow. Oh, this light. I gotta do something. With this light. I'm telling you, today has been an absolute nightmare between the either the connection, the Wi-Fi that I have, or I don't know what. But today's been a nightmare. And now the light's kind of giving it off. I'm gonna take this one off here. So this has some toning that.
So it's pretty.
Yeah, yeah. This is a walking liberty, and these are going for about 120, 115, 120. This is a 2015, which is I think the majority of the ones I have left are 2015. But these are absolutely beautiful, proof condition. These are, silver coins. And the way the silver is right now, this is something that is actually tangible, something you can hold in your hand. What's going on right now in the silver world is very, very interesting. I don't know if you can see that, Tony, but we have kind of like a perfect storm of conditions. We have AppMex, who keeps their silver vaults with JP Morgan. JP Morgan is the fiduciary of this silver vault, and they oversold their silver.
Turn it down.
Yeah, can that turn down? Maybe that's the reason why. This is good. Something's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So AppMex has oversold the silver by like, I don't know, 10 million ounces, 60 million ounces, something like that, some crazy number. And what they did last Friday is they actually raised the fees for storing the silver, and they recalled margins. So anybody who was shorting silver last Friday, when it went up to, I think it was at 110, 112, somewhere around there, it topped out. Anybody who had a short call on that, the reset margins actually, um, a lot of people lost their call. And the reason that they did this is because they oversold with the paper sales. So Atmex and I believe it is, uh, I forget the name of the company in Canada, but there's another company in Canada that actually holds silver, and it's 5,000 ounce bars of silver that you can actually purchase, and they keep it there in the vault. JP Morgan has been the fiduciary for Atmex, for Comex rather, and they've also been the leading paper sales of silver with their um, iShare silver. So what happened is when it's time to call in the silver, and March is the time that really is when silver gets called in. They're gonna not have enough silver to for the calls, and they're worried about that. Usually, they're able to just roll it over to currency, but this year the dollar is doing so bad that they're not able to roll it over. And China actually had who used to export a lot of silver to us. They
1916, 1921 of the Walking Liberty.
no 1916s or 21s of the Walking Liberty. Sorry. The years that we have are I believe. Yeah, we have a 21 Morgan. Um, we have what is it? 19. I think it's 1915. I'm sorry, 2015, 2012, 2014 on the Walking Liberties. We also have the commemorative set. Now these are 90% silver in 1992, 1983. This is the Olympic series, and these are really cool for anybody who collects silver. This is an ounce of silver, and it is in proof condition. They are sealed, and they're a set from the. I'm sorry, I'm having like feedback and everything. Today's been a nightmare, but these are from the Olympic set.
So I just got one of those in a prestige set at a garage sale.
Yeah, I had a garage sale. That's an awesome find. There's a lot of. I got one of those. Was it the 5 gallon jugs of Poland spring water full of coins at a garage sale for I think it was like $300. And when I opened it up, it had so much just junk silver. It was unbelievable. Anything pre 64 is junk silver. So in 1964, they changed the silver content of all the coins from 90% silver down to 40%. And that's kind of when we lost the silver.
Said, oh hell yeah, that's the find most of us dream of.
Yeah, yeah, that's one of that was a good one. It was an elderly couple who didn't know what they had. But I remember even when I was younger, if you used to take a quarter, and this is before I knew about the dates, and to look if it was 1963 or 64, and you could tap it. I don't know if you can hear it, but you can tap a coin, and the way that it sounds, that ringing is just so much different than here. Let me just take this for instance. That's like a dull, but you have that silver ring. And that's how you know you have silver. So we have 55 Franklins, improve in gem BU condition. Sorry. Um, if you guys are interested in those, just let me know. I'm still on the. I still have the Olympics, but
mind sharing what's in the white
uh,
tube next to the blue splat?
the white tube. Okay, this
That's
one
the
here is the Franklin's.
Why don't we use those? Because I'm not. I
Yeah.
put them.
Okay, so let's run the Franklin's. All right. We have a roll of 1955 Franklins that I just opened up. They're all in gem BU condition. They're absolutely beautiful. I mean, they're flawless. There's not a scratch on them. They're perfect, striked, and they're really, really cool. Uh, the way silver's been going now is this is how you have to have silver. Anybody who has an iShare of silver or has bought JP Morgan, their silver script is gonna lose out because in March it's gonna be
Silver, everyone else.
how much silver what? It's a $0.5. So this is a point. It's a little less than a half ounce. It's like 0.487, I believe. I don't know. It's been a couple of years since I sold these things. Um, but yeah, I used to be one of those. I had an operation on my foot. Not to get too deep into my history, but when I couldn't walk, I got a job selling these coins. I was one of those annoying sales guys, and I hated it. I was horrible at it because I'm not one of those high pressure salesmen. I'm not sure if you could tell here. So I have, if you're looking for half ounce of silver. I have Franklin.
I'm running.
If you're looking for ounces of silver, oh, you're running the Franklins. I'm sorry. I was reading comments. I apologize. So yeah, there we go with the Franklins. Yep, the 1955 Franklins in BU condition. These are absolutely beautiful. Um, as far as silver goes, this is what you want to have on hand. You want to have silver in the hand. We're gonna see silver do a couple wacky things. So what's gonna happen is Comex is gonna call their margins like they did last Friday. What happened last Friday is silver got out of control, and J.P. Morgan started freaking out about the price of silver. So Comex ended up calling in margins. So you used to be able to have two. Oh, we got to say awesome. All right, thank you very much. I appreciate you.
Didn't mean to cut you off.
Here we go. Let me pass this off.
You can continue.
And yep, let me keep going. Because everybody knows I like hearing myself talk sometimes. But so what happens is Comex, um, they store their silver in vaults in London and in New York City and in Shanghai.
It's still Franklin.
Yeah, Franklin, $50. So what happened with them? They ended up papering silver. So they sold a lot of silver stock, and their stock they ended up shorting silver because silver, as we all know, is in pretty much everything from the phones to curtains to lamps to anything electrical, you need silver. So we have the country's industrial silver in a Comex box or safe rather that's authorized, and JP Morgan is a fiduciary holder of that silver of the country's industrial silver use. So what's happening is they're freaking out a little bit because I think it's like, and I'll look up the exact number, but it's something like 38 million ounces of silver that is oversold in paper sales. So that means that they don't have enough silver to actually produce their coal. And this is the first time that they're not able to just kind of pay people off. So last year it was a 2-to-1 ratio. They had double paper as they did silver, and the people who were able to take money instead of silver, they were able to do that because the dollar was worth a lot more than it is right now. Our dollar is crashing at an incredible rate due to inflation, and we could see that. And I mean, our gas tanks and in our food, you just don't get enough. You don't get as much as you did with a dollar. In 1963, so the last year that they ended up having silver in coins, 1963, the minimum wage was $1.15. And let me just show you something real quick here. So $1.15 was minimum wage in 1963, which is wild because I have a dollar. What is it? $1.15. Sorry, $1.15 was minimum wage. So let me get $1.10. So this is $1.10. This was minimum wage in 1963. Okay, and then you throw a nickel on that. But this right now is going for uh $100 melt weight, which is ridiculous. So if you think about inflation, literal inflation, is them just throwing money at us.
Something an ounce back then.
Oh, I know. And then what was it? In the 70s or 80s, it was the brothers who ended up buying as much silver as they can, and silver shot up then. I forget the name of the two brothers that they ended up buying so much silver that it cornered the market, shot up to like $74 an ounce overnight. And what happened? They did the margin calls. The Hunt brothers, right? Thank you so much, the Hunt brothers. That's awesome. So yeah, that was the Hunt brothers raise. But by what 1990, they had it back down to a couple bucks. And what was it last year at this time? Silver was at, I think, 35, 40. It's just something that's been so, people, they've been squeezing silver for since I was born, longer than I was born. They want to keep a cap on silver because silver is a very important. It's a commodity, and they don't sell it like precious metal, so it's not like gold. We saw gold prices. I think it was what 2001. The way that they shot up gold prices from, I believe it was like $600 to $1,100 overnight. That's kind of what's going on with silver right now, and that's because they oversold their stock. You have greedy uh, people, J.P. Morgan, especially in 2000 and 2001, they actually had two guys brought up on RICO charges because of the commodity on the New York Commodities Trading Desk, because they were.
Approximately 0.3617 ounces of silver.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yup. All right. So yeah, that's 0.3617 ounce. That's right. I used to know that like the back of my hand. I said that. Yep, I must have said that pitch 1,000 times. I can't believe I forgot that. All right, so let's do some. I don't know if you want to do some dimes. So we're not doing, and everybody who just came in, we're not doing a normal auction show because we have really specific signature coins that are loaned out to the company, from a company that's allowing us to use it. So it's to kind of bring collectors into this. We have some dimes here. If anybody wants some dimes,
The slab.
the slabs.
Yes, like selling what they want.
Let's see. Yeah.
We'll read through each of them.
Well, yeah, we'll go through each of the slabs. So what we have is we have signature series. So we have the Standish. This is a Standish signature series. It was signed by Miles Standish. This is a 2015 West Point Strike. You gonna run them? I don't know if we're gonna run. Do we have anybody who wants these? This is, like I said, these are on loan for us for the
We'll
day.
run through the slab.
Yeah, we can run through the slabs. All right.
It's up to you.
This is a McCanty series. Yeah. Yeah, put them. We have a couple of the McCantys. We have First Day Strike Signature Series. Standish. Miles Standish. And who's this? I forget. Yep. There we go. That's a burnished Silver Eagle. That's signature series by Miles Standish. So that's our collection of silver series. So what do we have up here? Sorry,
Nothing, no.
nothing right now. Okay. So why don't we start off with a McCanty? Because we have a couple of McCantys. And then we have excuse me. These are MS-70 McCantys and signed by John McCanty. This is a 2002 Silver Eagle. Sorry, close here. Here we go. And can we see that? Yep, I got it.
Yeah.
Yep, thank you. So this is a NGC John McCanty Signature Series. It is an MS-70, which is, it's basically proof condition. It's a West Point strike. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, this is what you're looking for when you're looking for a collection. You got to have a John McCanty signature set. This is one of the most sought after collections, and we have some key dates. Now, this ran from, I believe it was at 1986, I think, to 2000 and I can't remember, 2012, 2013. But the full set of McCanty's is something that a lot of people have been looking for. John McCanty's signature series. Like I said, this is something that is on loan from our company. I kind of wanted to bring it out here onto whatnot to see what you guys thought of them. A lot of people here are just selling silver to get the weight value because we saw a spike of silver. But these are for collectors. Key dates on the Mercantes are 1989, 90, 91, 2000, 2001. Those are all key dates. And yeah, I didn't think so. This is to kind of show you guys what the signature series are. And we have a Miles Standish. We have a whole bunch of signature series. A lot of people on this site though, what they do is they just kind of get on there for the silver weight. Which I mean it's not a bad thing. It's a smart thing. It's smart to get silver in your hand. Something like this. An ounce of silver. 1992 Olympic Series commemorative. That's an ounce of silver. And it's proof condition. You can see that luster with that mirror finish, that mirror background.
I need one.
1/10 gold. I have a tenth of gold, I believe, someplace. But let's do this one first. Let's see. This is commemorative 1992
1/10 of
Olympics.
silver.
Oh, of silver. Oh, I'm sorry. No, we don't have any tenths of silver. We do have what is the Roosevelt Dimes weight? Give me 1 second. Well, Dimes weight. I believe it's like ah, I hate that I have to use my phone to do this because I can't ask Google. You gotta ask Google for everything nowadays, right? All right, Roosevelt Dimes are 2.5 grams. So that's, I mean, isn't that it? You know, if you'd be interested in that. But this is a commemorative edition ounce of silver. Olympic Series. This is an absolutely beautiful coin. This is from the Olympic Series collection. On the back, you have the series. And on the front, it's the baseball player. And we have a couple other ones from the commemorative editions. This is for silver. This is an ounce of silver. For anybody who's interested in silver, an ounce of silver. All right. Commemorative edition, 1992 Olympic Series. Absolutely beautiful coin, beautiful finish, proof. I mean, it's a perfect. It's perfect condition, flawless, absolutely flawless. You can see that luster, that mirror background. It's so beautiful. And this is a set of the Olympic series, which is really cool. They have the baseball player from 1992. And on the back, you have the Olympic rings. Where it's 90% silver. It is the commemorative edition. It's really cool. You see that proof finish really stands out on the back there. That mirror finish, that mirror luster. Okay. We have dimes and we have Franklins. We have Mercantes, PCGS Mercantes. We have NGC Mercantes. We have a lot of signature series. The signature series are for collectors. These are something that people are actually they pay quite a bit of money for, and they look for them to complete their series.
$40.
Yeah, I can't do that. I'm sorry. I could do 5 for 100. That's. We'll do 5 for 100 if you want to do set dimes. We can't. We're not really doing an auction tonight. What we're doing is
Under an auction.
No, I didn't set it for auction. I said buy now. Okay. Yeah. There we go. So we could do 5 dimes for 100. Now these are gem B condition for 100. You can leave it.
Like what?
It's five of these for 100.
I know.
So it comes out to $25 each.
I know where.
All right. If anybody is interested, let me know of anything else. We have. I'm gonna go back to proof sets. I think.
You just told me to run.
Oh, well, yep. Keep going. It's all right. We're gonna do 5 of these for 100. We're gonna do a set of dimes. These are Roosevelt dimes. We used to call them Doomsday dimes. They used to come in monster packs, and it was 50 came in a comes in a roll, and there would be 300, 400 rolls, and you used to be able to get a monster pack for like $350. It was insane. And that is something that I wish we could still do. I wish I was able to still do that. I'd get a monster pack overnight, every day of the week for $300. But I'll do 5. I could do 5 dimes. I'll do a set of 5. All right, for 100. If anybody's interested in that. These are brilliant uncirculated condition. Doomsday dimes, Roosevelt dimes. All right, you have that proof mirror-like finish. And it is an absolutely beautiful coin. So I could do 5 of these for 100. I'll do a bag of 5, set of 5. Roosevelt dimes. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the let's see. If anybody is interested in proof sets, we have proof sets, we have mint sets, we have commemorative, we have Franklin's, we have a lot of different things here. Let's see what we have. Now, with the proof sets are really cool. What I like about the proof sets are you get I have from 1971 on, and what's really cool about these are when these haven't been opened since they've been shipped out. I have about 300 of these, and you can really see the difference in the strikes. This is a business strike, and it's got Philadelphia and it's got the Denver. But in each of these, you have the coins. So which one do I have here? Okay. So in each of these, you have the coins that were struck in this year. So this is a 2001 strike. So every coin that's struck in 2001 is here. You got the Sacagawea, you got the Kennedy, you have the Roosevelt dimes, you have the penny, and you open them up and you could really see the toning on them. I mean, they're in flawless condition. The Sacagawea, is beautiful. That's one of my favorite coins. That took the place of the Susan B. Anthony. But they also come with the state quarters. So every year after 2000 have state quarters with them, and they're really cool. The state quarters are something that a lot of people have been collecting over the past year. I think I have a set of Washington quarters, state quarters that I've been collecting for quite some time, and I think I got all 50 states by now. But every year after 2000, you have the mint strikes and you have the quarters, the Washington quarters, state quarters. And this is from the Philadelphia Mint. The Philadelphia Mint. So every coin struck from 2001. This is a 2001 business strike. In uncirculated condition, of course. And you have every coin that has been struck, and then you have the quarters, the Washington State quarters. The quarters themselves are collectible. People have been looking for these quarters for quite some time. And you could see the difference if I was to pull out a proof set, for instance, and you could tell the difference of the strikes. So this strike is a proof strike. Let me see. And these haven't been opened since the year that they were sent out. This is in 1971. And you can tell the difference on the proof sets. The proof sets have that phenomenal luster with that really polished background. You have such a beautiful, it just, and you got a little bit of toning on it too. Because you got to remember, these are what, it's 71, 50 years old. It's over 50 years old. And these coins tone out so well. They're absolutely beautiful. So this is a 1971 proof set. And the proof strike is a little bit different than the business strike. It uses a hotter, it's a hotter strike, and it also uses, um, I believe it strikes it twice to get that really that luster and that on that polished finish of the coin itself. And it's really cool because when you open them up, you don't know how it's going to tone out. All right. Let's see what we can do. Now, let me see here. We have Ben Franklin, $50, 1955. Morgans, we have one Morgan. We have a 1921 Morgan. Let me see here. All right, 1921 Morgan, 63 condition from NGC. This is an absolutely beautiful coin. It's one of my favorite coins. This is the one that we have slabbed. This is a 1921 Morgan, and from NGC, and MS63 condition, which is very good. I can't see any scratches. I can't see any blemishes on it. Um, I don't know if you guys could see it on the light, but it's got that
For 1880.
proof condition there. This is a
I'm specifically looking for 1880.
1888 Morgan. Give me 1 second. Slabbed or raw? No 88s. I'm sorry. I have a Carson's City, an 1882 Carson City, which is pretty cool. And I have a 1894. I guess that's a Denver right there. So that's unslabbed raw. It's not in the best condition, but they're Morgans. And they don't lose their value. So let's, if anybody's interested in those, let me know. I have, let's see. Yeah.
Yes, price.
Oh, price. What are we starting at? Let's see. We'll start that at a, let's start it at 100. You want to start it at 100?
Yeah, which one?
Let's see. The 19, uh, let's do the 1882. We'll do the 1882. That is an absolutely beautiful coin right there. Unslabbed, raw coin. And that's one of my favorite is the Morgans, and you got the key dates. It is between 88 and 93. So I don't know if you can see that. It's got a little bit of toning around the edge. It's got that darkened edge. So this has definitely been in circulation. This is not something that's been it's not a slabbed coin. It's probably in VF condition. If I was to guess. No scratches though. I don't see any deep scratches. It's really just the blackening over the years. The coins either tone out to that rainbow-like color, or they kind of darken around the rim. And I bet you in another few years, you're gonna have the back set off. The offset of this is going to be almost completely black, which is going to look really cool. It's almost like a reverse proof. Um, it's really cool. This one is no scratches up front, nothing on the back. It is in actually really good condition. Okay.
So when
All right. Let's see. Give me 1 second. All right. I have a couple walking liberties left. I have a bunch of commemoratives. I have dimes. I have $50. I have a whole lot of stuff. Now we got a late start here today, guys, so I apologize that everything's been messed up. From the setting up to the breaking down, it's just been pretty crazy. It's a pretty crazy night. Um, the Wi-Fi wasn't working. Everything was kind of messed up here. So what do we want to do? Let's see. Anybody have any suggestions? I brought out all of these signature coins. Now these are um, signature coins, obviously from Signature Series. We have, let me see, Miles Stanish. We have Mercanti, and these are all their Signature Series coins, and they're proof. The Stanish is a West Point proof coin, and the Mercantis are in MS-70 condition. Um, they were all signed. Let's do the Stanish. Let me pull the Stanish off. Okay, let's run the Stanish. Okay, here we go. So Miles Stanish Signature Series is absolutely beautiful coin here. It's a West Point strike, and this is a proof condition coin. It's 2015 West Point. It's a first strike too. So it's got that proof finish, that mirror finish with the luster, and then you have a very clear uh, profile, not a scratch on it. I mean, there's no blemish on this at all. This is from the man who graded over 2 million coins himself, including the 1913 Liberty Nickel. Miles Stanish was one of the uh, greatest and first to run it out of his Signature Series coin sets. So this is a high graded coin. It's a proof coin, so there's not a scratch on it. He see he this is a 2015 West Point, and it is in flawless condition. So these are more collector's items. These are the other day we sold one of these for I don't even remember. It was probably close to $900. It was these coins go for quite a bit of money. Now Miles Stanish has he was one of couple. Here we go. Sorry. Break. Let's finish. Proof finish here. There we go. And this is one of those coins right there. You have the proof condition from West Point, you have proof strike, and you have that signature series set. So we do have a signature series. It's Danish and also Mercanti. Mercanti's the MS-70. All right. Let's see. We have a couple different things here. Everybody's looking for silver. We have some dimes, we have some half dollars, we have some commemoratives, we have quite a bit of silver here. We also have the proof sets and the mint sets from every year.
Is there anything that anybody's
Anybody's looking for
specifically?
specifically? I'm guessing
Or if
silver.
you could just run through some things?
Wanna- Let's do that. It's pretty late. It's we got off to a late start. This has just been a doomed set from the beginning.
Saying that.
Because from the beginning we had trouble setting up. We had trouble with the connection.
Yeah, what we're doing fine now.
We had trouble with
Yeah.
settings.
On it.
We have at max. Let's see. We have the signature series. I think the signature series is really
Yeah.
too much on there. Okay, let's do. You know what? Why don't we do it auction of dimes? Let's do that. Cool. See, see, see that 6, 7. Do a dime. I think that's here we go. It's a proof dime. Now this is a roll I just opened here of the dimes. This is a 19. Let's see which one is this? Yeah, we could do.
Oh, 63.
Yeah, thank you. This is 1963 because my eyes can't read that right now. 1963 dime, proof dime. I'm sorry, BUD condition, not proof. Gem brilliant uncirculated condition coin. Here we go, the dime. Now the Roosevelt dimes at 90% silver. Anything 63 or below is 90% silver. 1963 is something that is pretty crazy. The minimum wage in 1963 was $1.15. So if you were to take 10 of these,
Good
well,
luck.
11 of
Okay.
these.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We got a sale. Cool.
No, he said thank you.
Oh,
Good luck.
there you go. All right. So yeah, this is in 1963, the minimum wage was $1.15. So you talk about inflation and how much our fiat currency is worth, the paper money's worth. It's the silver alone in this is worth more than the minimum wages today, which is kind of crazy to me. Because you have houses that you could buy for what 10,000 at the most, and they're over $1 million today. I know my parents bought their house for $15,000, and they sold their house for $500,000. So inflation, that's inflation in a nutshell. And silver has been one of the most suppressed metals and suppressed commodities out there. We need silver in absolutely everything, from our phones to any kind of electrical wiring. We have silver in it. And what's been going on recently? JP Morgan, Chase Bank, they are the fiduciary holders of COMEX. The COMEX holds the silver supply for the country, also for its industrial silver, and it's held in a JP Morgan vault. either in New York or in London. And what they do is they sell their stock. After I believe it's 5,000 ounces, you can actually go and take out the silver, uh, e- the equal silver weight of um, your money. But they're oversold. They oversold their silver script by 53 million ounces. So March is when we're going to see if we hit a wall. We're gonna have March madness when it comes to silver. We have the perfect storm uh, when it comes to silver. We have the Chinese who stopped exporting it. There's only 3 people allowed to export silver. We have the COMEX that overpriced it. It hit 112 last week at its peak. And then they did a margin call. So that was to knock all the uh, investors out. Anybody who had a short sale or they wanted a stop loss was knocked out of the silver market. And then they raised their prices to store the silver. And they also raised the amount of silver that you can get. You couldn't get the anything less than a 5,000 ounce bar. You used to be able to get 1,000 ounce bars of silver, and they would hold it for you, and you could go there and trade it in. And they no longer do that because they don't have the supply of silver. All right, so
There's some of the stuff.
we have quite a bit of things. Um, it's getting late, guys. I appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. We're gonna do another show. I'll schedule it. Hopefully, we have everything working out. But tonight is just one of those nights that the mic's going in and out. Everything's we're losing Wi-Fi. All right, guys, you have a great night. Thanks for hanging out and stay tuned and come back to you later.
You guys are doing fine, see?